Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Hello, Artie. It's good to see ya. I'm back. And my audio should be fine. It's not great. It's not great. But it's going to be fine. Still working on it. No crazy glitchy audio stuff right now. It's all taken care of. Gouda, welcome back from college. How was your year? I hope the year was good. Did you learn a lot? That's important. That's a big deal. Hope your semester was good. You know, I was looking at your shout out and it says that you like JRPGs and science. I never noticed the science. That's very cool. Oh, you commute every day. Okay. See, because I know like a lot of colleges, they I think most colleges are out by now, if I'm not mistaken. Well, at least American. I don't know. At least the ones I went to, were we out by now? No, maybe not. Oh, you're in a summer semester. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I had to take one summer semester, one class, because a bunch of stuff happened. But basically, it was a really hectic last year for me. And it ended up being with me just straight up forgetting a class I was in. Like, we had to keep switching from like in person to online to a bunch of other stuff. And I just forgot I was in a class. So I just stopped going. So obviously I failed that class because I stopped going halfway through the year. But nobody knew, including me. And I guess including the teacher, or maybe the teacher just, you know, the teachers don't know what classes you need or whatever, right? And this specific teacher just didn't care to reach out, which, you know, I don't blame him, I guess, but it's a college professor. It is what it is. But I was still able to graduate. I walked. I got my diploma and everything, but then, well, I didn't get my diploma. But I was able to go to graduation, and then I got out, and then before they sent my diploma, because it was just like a stand-in diploma, you know, it's not a real diploma, they mail it to you later. They were like, hey, you never graduated because because you failed this class. And I was like, what class? And then I was like, oh my gosh, I completely forgot. But yeah, so I just took it over the summer. It didn't cost too much extra. I just took a little, you know, summer course, and then I graduated. And I got and it all worked out. But yeah, it's kind of crazy that none of them caught it, you know? I went to a small school, small college, so it's not like and it didn't set me back or anything, you know. I wasn't going to get a job until after that summer anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal. But it was funny. It was very funny. And you know what? It kind of worked out. It's a little personal, but not that big of a deal. Hey, Gare, how are you doing? Welcome in. I said the word. What word did I say? Oh no, I said the word. Yeah, I said the word. I apologize. I'm sorry. But it kind of worked out because I won't give the name of the college, but the college I went to, we had a president, and that president was he was like an integral part of the school. Like, he would walk around and like talk to the kids, you know. He was like not a mascot, but like the true face of the college. Like, if you went to the college, you'd be like, that's the president. Like, I know him. Most colleges like don't even think most people know who their president is, but like, he was such a like a great guy, you know. We loved him. And so he was retiring the same year I graduated. So I got to walk, we got to shake it, you know, I got to shake his hand. But because I did not technically graduate that year, his signature was not, I went over the summer semester. My signature on the diploma was from the next president, which I'm not going to get into that guy, but all I'm going to say is that guy, we made jokes about him when they announced him on Twitter. And at first I was like, we're just dumb college kids making fun of him. And then he only lasted a couple months before he got fired. That's all I'm going to say. I will not go any details into what happened. But I had his signature on there. And this was before any of that, so I didn't know. But I was like, I don't know this guy. No offense to him. Now it may be offense to him. But no offense to him. I didn't know this president at all. He meant nothing. Because, you know, he was a president after I left. So I reached out. Just a crazy long shot. I was like, listen, I know this is an insane thing to do, but is there any way you could give me the previous president's address and I could mail him the diploma so I could have his signature on it? And to my surprise, they actually did. So they let me, they didn't give me his address. But I had to ship my diploma back to college, and they shipped it out to him, and then he signed it, and then he actually wrote me a like a card. He wrote like a separate like card, basically saying like, you know, like he's happy that he made that big of an impact, and he's really, you know, he's just touched that that someone would want to reach out to him like that. And I was like, oh. And so I basically have like his I mean, he might still do other stuff, but like from the college I went to, I was like his last signature. So I got his last autograph is what I'm calling it. I know it's a signature for the diploma, but he was the I have his final autograph, which, you know, I'm so happy about that. So, you know what? Skipping that one class on accident completely worked out for me because now I have his last autograph. So let's pray to God that he doesn't come out as like a horrible human. But I feel like when I was there, he was a great guy. He did a lot of awesome stuff. He cared about eldest student. Like I had a couple conversations. I wasn't like great friends with them, but like they were really, really cool and really passionate about what they did. So yeah, man, didn't expect to just start off with that story today, but here we are. Man, I gotta see if I can find that because that was cool. I have it somewhere in my room. Sounds like your high school principals, they aurify every time they walk around. Yeah, those are the best. I feel like most principals, or at least most good principals, do that. All the principals where I went, they always walk around. They try to meet the kids and stuff like that. It's a simple thing, but just if you're, and it's not just principals, but like any kind of boss, manager, or whatever. As long, even if you just simply walk around and talk to the people you're in charge of or dealing with, it just does so much. It just so much. Just to even show that you're there, you know. Similar thing at your school, got renamed before you graduated and we really just liked the new name. They said you could vote, but the new student body vote was wholly discarded. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, oh my gosh, we did that too for our college, but it was a rebrand, but they also didn't let us vote on it. I think maybe they did. They let us vote on the new rebrand, but they didn't say like you can keep the old one. It was like, these are the new options, pick one of these. But we were all like, no, because we were like knights. So we had like armors and like, you know, not chainmail, but like you know, like a fully like, it's a knight, what do you call it? Knight armor, you know, or whatever. And it was really cool. And then the redesign, it was still a knight, but it was like modern and like, it wasn't actually a cyborg, but when I look at it, I think robot. It doesn't really give off medieval knights. It gives off fantasy cyber knights, you know? It's really weird. And I think they did that for our last 2 years, and we were like, you know, like, can't do anything, you know? It was during that time when all the colleges were rebranding and all that other stuff, and we were just like, okay. They didn't luckily change our name, but I was like, why did you change the design? You had like a full-on knight costume, and now we have this weird, it's still a knight costume, but it's like foam and like oversized, you know, as opposed to just being a literal knight. But yeah. It was fun. Overall, it didn't really affect anything, but you know, I liked the old merch stuff, and now the new merch is like, I don't really want to buy it. But man, there was a lot of fun stuff that happened there. Oof. Well, didn't expect to be reminiscing about the college days. The college days. But yeah, no, I noticed your thing said you have JRPGs in science, and I didn't know that. That's really cool. Have you ever done a science stream before, Artie? I would love to have a science stream. But how are you doing today, Gare? I hope you're doing good. We're gonna be playing some more Ace Attorney today. Getting back into Dual Destinies. We're starting the third case. Last time Um, I think last time we watched the trailer or the opening, but I completely forgot because I always forget. It's a neat game design, cyber medieval game, mech dragons and everything. Yeah, I think it could be fun, but this design was not it. It was a leap. I think it's a design that could work. It was just such an abrupt departure from what it was. It was like, whoa, complete 180. But yeah, overall, it's still fine. It's not a bad design. It was just really different, you know. Which, once again, I don't blame them, but because I'm pretty sure every college was like rebranding and all that other weird stuff, and so they're like, well, we got to do it too. I'm like, yeah, you don't really have to. Yeah, it was. This is all college, by the way, not high school or anything. Honestly, don't even know if my high schools had. Did my high schools have mascots or like names? I don't know. Public high school is weird because like most of them just say like, oh, it's just city name high school. None of them really added like Devils or the Eagles or whatever, you know? I don't think we ever did that. But no, this is all college. But yes. It had some more classifiers, but for privacy reasons, all I'm going to say is a night. But it was more than just like, it wasn't just, we weren't called the Knights. There was something more to it, but I'm not going to say for privacy stuff. But yeah. To be fair though, based off all the information I just said in the past couple of minutes, you could probably guess or do some research and figure out what college I went to. But you know, if you want to dox me, you got to work for it. You got to really put in the effort. If you want to figure out my personal information, put in some effort. All right. I'm not going to tell you. I'm just kidding. Obviously don't do that. Your high school had a night mascot and your whole school district used mascots. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I feel like maybe if you have a football team, but no, our football team didn't even do that. Granted, we were a pretty garbage football team. I gotta say, I love college football. I enjoy watching the NFL, but I like college football a lot because they just do crazier plays, you know. They don't have money on the line. It's just like, hey, let's just do an insane play as opposed to just running and spiking the ball every five seconds. Anyway, but so I watched a lot of college football, watched a lot of the NFL. If you've ever seen a high school football game, oh my gosh, I mean, I'm sure there are some good football teams out there at the high school level, but like, man, oh man. Yeesh. If I was not already, like, I played soccer. I'm really getting into personal details today. I don't know, whatever. I played soccer pretty much my whole life. I'm not fantastic at it, you know, but I was pretty decent, you know? And I was hanging out with some family, and we decided let's go to the local football field and just like, you know, just play some like football for fun, you know, do some like, you know, mini games, try kicking some field goals. And me and my brother was a fantastic soccer player. We were trying to do field goals to just see how far we could do. Him and I, and like we were pretty much, I would say, quote unquote, in our prime. We were doing like 55-yard field goals, which is like a pretty, at least in like the professional level and college level, it's a pretty average kick. Now, to be fair, there was not a crowd to give me nerves. There was not 11 dudes sprinting at me trying to murder me. It was just straight up, take all the time in the world you want, kick it. So I understand that. I'm not a professional, but we were easily doing these 55 yards, you know, which is, or 50 yards, not too long, you know. So we could do these field goals, right? It wasn't too hard. I could see myself, if I like really practice and got into it, I could get over the concern, I could get over the fear, I could get over this, you know, nerves, and just do it. But oh my gosh, when I went to one of our high school football games, for those of you who don't understand how American football works, after you score a touchdown, you get to do a field goal kick, which is a very, very close, very short kick where you have to kick the ball in between the two goalposts and you get an extra point. It's called an extra point. In every single college game, professional game, pretty much any single one I've seen, it's like a guaranteed point. You never miss it unless somebody manages to block it. But if it's like not blocked, you're not going for a different play. If you're just going to kick it, you make it, because it's the same play every single time. There's no, out of like the I think maybe both teams had 5 attempts each. I think 3 points were scored. Like, they missed all of them. And I was like, man, because I'd already been in a different club, so I couldn't been on the football team. But I was like, dude, if I had just been on the football team, I could have been the greatest kicker our high school had ever seen, because they said like, yeah, that was a pretty good attempt. Like, for like our run, that was pretty good. I'm like, what do you mean? You missed over half of them. I was like, man, if I didn't pick that, granted, I like what I did. I'm much happier with that. I don't want to be a football player, but I was like, man, if I had just been the kicker, I could have been the greatest kicker our high school had ever seen. But to be fair, any of the kids on our soccer team could have been the greatest kicker, because all of us could do that. Pretty much all of us could do that. So it was a time we were like, oh my gosh, why aren't we on the team? Why didn't we try out? We could have been the best. But yeah, it was fun. Yeah, no, football games are fun. If you're there like as like a school and like as a group of friends, it's so much fun. But the actual quality of the game, yikes. And yes, I'm making fun of high schoolers for being bad at a sport. Sorry. Am I mad? Yes, totally. I'm definitely mad. Marching on the band. Yeah, that's one thing I wish I did. I wish I did field band. I only did I did marching band for one season, or for like half a season. I think if I did it for one full year. I did the marching band. I never got to do pit band, which was in the stand. We didn't have a field band, so unfortunately. But I did not do pit band. Hey, Milty, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? We're just yapping about high school stuff and just life stuff. But yeah. So yeah, I did the marching band, and I also did a not affiliated with my high school. I did a drum and bugle corps, which was mostly fun, but I did not do it forever, but it was cool. But yeah, I loved that. Marching band was fun. If anyone is in high school, try doing a marching band. It's super fun. It's super cool. Yeah, the outfits are goofy, okay? Get over it. But being in it is fun. You'll get past the goofy outfits. You'll get over it. They're not that bad. Also, ours were cool. We didn't have like the weird tall hats. We had cowboy hats, which I'm a big fan of cowboy hats, so. Band one semester is pretty cool. Yeah. I love it. That was the main thing I focused on in school, was music. Like choir, band, marching band, all that kind of stuff. That's what I focused on. Which I liked, but I'm not saying it's for everyone, but I enjoyed it so much. But yeah. Let me throw my badge on. My badge. There we go. Now we're ready to go be an attorney. Let's head over to the other screen. Oh, I have to. All right. Here we are. I think this is part 8. If I'm not mistaken. We are on part 8. Part 8 of whatever. And we have 2 more to go after this. And also, I don't know what they're behind me. There is an SP. I guess it's special preview, maybe. So I don't know what that's going to be. If it's a special preview, then I might skip it because I don't know if we'll need to do that. Well, I'll look into it. I'll see what it is. That's like 5 years from now when we get there. But I mean, we kind of been breezing through it. The first case only took a couple episodes, and now we're on to we finished case number 2. So if all the cases stay the same length-ish, we should be done with this pretty shortly. This seems like a relatively short one. It's not going to be as short as what was it? What did we just play? Oh my gosh, what was the Professor Layton game we just did? Oh my gosh. Unwound Future? No. I don't know why I'm thinking of I'm thinking of Destinies because that's what we're playing. What did we just play? Am I stupid? Oh, Last Spectre. Jeez. So good at this. So good. That one was super short. So we'll see. Make sure to bring sunscreen when you go marching. Yeah. I definitely would have just developed skin cancer if you didn't. Yeah. That's the big stuff. You're standing out in the sun, usually on asphalt for over a mile. Yikes. That was pretty nice without the hat. I like the varsity jacket better. I will agree. Varsity jackets are awesome. I have a... Okay. Probably not what you meant when you said varsity jacket, but what's coming to mind for me is Neko Para did a varsity jacket. It's not leather, but it is a varsity jacket style hoodie jacket. And I love that thing. It's so cool. I love it. I know that's not what you meant when you said varsity jacket, but that's what I thought of. And I love that jacket. It's really awesome. It's kind of perfect though, because it's not like super duper feminine. It is like pretty pink. Obviously it has cat girls all over it, but like it's like a perfect blend of like not neon hot pink, which to be fair, I actually do like neon, not neon pink, but like hot pink. I had some like pink dress shirts that I would wear a lot. I love them. I think pink is a really good color. I think I wear it pretty well. Should I get a hot pink costume or outfit for my PNG model? Oh man. I like it. I like pink though. But it's this nice tan with like pink arms, and then the hoodie is like a purple or something. It's really nice. It always comes back to the Nekos, yes. Hey, whenever they release Sekai Connect on stream, on Steam, I will stream it. Because I started playing Sekai Connect for a little bit. And it was really good. It added a lot of lore that I've been wanting. It added lore. Do I have the cat ears anymore? I do. I do have the cat ears. Nia. I will not be keeping them on though. I also have my Ibukis. Neko maid outfit one. So that actually exists. I don't know if it's in the new server. I think I got lost in the new server. I have it somewhere, but my friend Dia /mod, she drew a picture of me in a maid outfit. It was really funny. So I know that's floating around somewhere. I don't know if it's in the server. Speaking of the Discord server, maybe if I say Discord, it'll show up. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of it, I added a new channel where I will be posting pictures of my Ibuki plushie. So if you have not been convinced to add it, to join the server, now is the time. I will be posting pictures of my plushie and the adventures we go on. So feel free to hop in if you want to see that. All right. I think we should stop yapping and play the game. Should we? All right. Wait, maybe we can start it with a song. Let's see. Hello everyone and welcome to the plane. My name is E2 and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies Part 8. Last episode we finally beat Case 2. That was a really short one, it felt like, but today we are going to be hopping right into case number 3. I actually have no idea what this case is about. Full disclosure, after I ended the episode on stream, we did go ahead and we watched the opening cutscene. I completely forgot what happened. So I am essentially going into this blind. Do I remember? I should remember, but I don't remember what happened. But I'm excited. We're about to be halfway through here out of our 5 cases. We're starting number 3. If you want to hop in to these streams, we do them live on YouTube or over here on Twitch. I'd love to see you come out. If you don't, that's okay. I appreciate you watching here anyway. But we're going to get into this. Let me get my controller on. And we're going to start. Holy, that was loud. All right. That is the wrong game. All right. Load game. Episode 3. I don't know why episode 1 is the autosave. Oh, it's because they did the new ignore the fact that the autosave is episode 3. I did not make a mistake last time. All right, here we go. This is technically my first time seeing it because I forgot what happened.
Themis Legal Academy.
Oh yeah, the Legal Academy.
The highest echelons of the legal world.
Oh yeah, and then there was a murder. There's always a murder. Is it always a murder case? I can't think of a time when it hasn't been a murder case. Somebody got poked. Who did it? Who done it? I'm guessing it was the girl with the crown with the sunflower. That's my guess. They're fun. I will say donuts your spirit, Neko. Ooh. I'm still a Frage fan, but that's because I haven't met any of the Sekai Connect girls yet. Wait. I missed that. October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Themis Legal Academy. Ooh, it's Athena. Is this another flashback? We just had a flashback episode. Is this a flashback for the flashback? Are we going back even further? How far back are we going? Every case in this game just keeps going back in time. Oh no, I'm going to be late. Well, hurry up then. Huff, puff. Ooh, finally. Oh, is Athena actually going to be the main character this time? Nice. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're giving us a main character for each episode. So Phoenix was the main character for the first case. Then it was Apollo, and now it's Athena. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Did they need to go back in time for each case? No. But honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like it messes with the lore or makes it hard to understand. So this is it. The illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start. Oh, there he is. When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back. Oh, no, this is... Okay, so this is after. So he got it back. Let's go. The question is answered. The stream title has been answered. He got it back. He received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival. Is this a college? Wait, no, is this a high school? Wait. Can you have legal high school? Like, I guess this is like a trade school, but for high school age? Colleges don't have festivals like this, do they? I guess I don't know how the Japanese school system works. Maybe they don't have like a college system. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Let me know down in the comments. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding. If you want, feel free, but... October 24th, 1:29 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, 1st floor hallway. Wow, this place has a school festival written all over it. Literally. But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in school uniform except me? Well, I like the way I dress. You're also probably like... Oh, I guess she is 18. Trucy's gonna be here. Okay, also now we get everyone's age. Apollo is 23. Okay. And Athena's 18, I think. So I guess she could still be in high school. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are. What about Trucy? Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Nice. Sounds like a mock trial is about to start. Wow, how'd you figure that one out, Athena? I never would have guessed that. How'd you figure that one out? Sounds like a mock trial is about to start, but where's the lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there. All right, here we go. What is this? The Law of the Future. October 24, 1:33 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place. The district court can't even compete. Are we gonna get a new lawyer or a new judge? Oh, dude. Wait, are we gonna get the Canadian guy? Please tell me we get the Canadian brother. Is he still around? Hey, Athena, over here. Ah, Mr. Wright, Apollo. I've been looking for you two. I'm so sorry I was late. That's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. Hello, Sharky Mini. How are you doing? Hi, Phoenix. Yes, that's what I feel too. He's got his badge back. Oh, man, it's so good to see him in his badge. Wish I had seen that. Maybe we'll see it later. Also, he has a pocket watch now? Has he always had a pocket watch? What does he think he is? Happened to your spiky hair, yeah. It's pointed back. Oh, man. We didn't want that to be late for our meeting. Lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late. Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Professor Court? His name is Professor Court? Come on, guys. I like all of your pun names, but Professor Court really has yet to arrive. Oh my lord, who is this? We watched the Nordic with spoilers. You appeal. Aw, well, thanks. Well, hey, wait, which ones have you played? I've been playing these in order for a while. So I'm playing these in release order. Actually, since your new big flip or big little, oh my gosh, I can't talk. I've been playing every single Phoenix Wright and Professor Layton game back to back for the past like 4 years. So that's what we're on. We're on the second game of the second trilogy. But yes. But I also don't want you to get spoiled. But we're also at the beginning, so you probably won't get spoiled, right? You probably won't get spoiled at the beginning of a case. We literally just started this case 9 minutes ago. So any trilogy. Ooh, but after a trilogy, I vowed not watch anything after that. Oh. Well, I highly recommend playing them. They're very, very good. Yes, Court and Court. Oh, man. How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this. I shall make her right. I will not... Oh, who do we have here? What if I could? Oh, man. Well, hey, you could just watch vicariously through me. Totally. That's how everyone should experience playing this video game, is through me. And my incredible voice acting, definitely. All right, you haven't been introduced yet. Oh yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. Is this Court? This is a statue. This is a statue. I'm gonna go grab some objection.lol content. Yes. The best kind of content for real. Enjoy. Enjoy. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed hall of learning. Yeah, I will try. Have a good time, Sharky. Bye-bye. He looking kind of like Zeus. He kind of does. He kind of does look like Zeus. Big Zeus energy. I oversee the lawyer course here. I don't know what kind of voice to give him, to be fair. I'm just going to keep trying stuff and it'll figure itself out, I guess. Hello, Neon. How are you doing? Welcome in. I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself. It's nice to meet you, too. Wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You just earned yourself a gold star. Oh, my lord. Close your mouth. What is this? What am I looking at? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This guy's the murderer. This guy's the murderer. Let's put him in jail. Your Honor, kill this man. Cover him up. I don't like looking at it. Wow, thanks. That big smile is kind of scary, though. I'm gonna go shower. You know what, Neon? That's a fantastic thing. After seeing what I just saw, I would also go shower, and I would never leave. I would never come back, so enjoy your shower. Also, I think this is the first time we're seeing front-facing Apollo, besides when we just did. This is really cool. He looks kind of baby. He looks so much more baby in his 3D model. Looks like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting? Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about? I murdered someone today, and today... No, I'm kidding. Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that? You won't be seeing it again. Tracy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised. No. She's like, I need to be a better dad. I need to be a better dad. Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. All right. Well, first things first. Did you know that I am an attorney? What a magnificent presentation technique. Both your timing and speed were impeccable. Speed? You mean speed's important when presenting evidence? Yes, it is. It's very important. Absolutely. The speed of and approach angle theorems are there. I'm going to go back and watch this VOD and see how insane, how many times I've changed this guy's voice. I just cannot settle on what I want him to be. I don't know what to do with him. The speed and approach angle theorems are the first things we teach here. I believe Mr. Wright and others like him already make extensive use of them. You do, boss? Well, just to some degree, I guess. It never even crossed my mind. This lawyer thing is deeper than I thought. All right, let's get this over with. Now, does anyone have any questions? I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school? What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. You teach 3 classes? Bro has a school that teaches 3 classes. What? Oh, man. Who needs 8 years of law school when you could just take 3 classes and get it over with? Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course, likewise. Budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges take the judge course. If only... Okay, I mean, I know this game is already, like, the most unrealistic game, like, when it comes to, like, realism, but, like, come on. You just take the lawyer course? That's how you become a lawyer? No wonder everyone sucks at being a lawyer in this. Also, am I losing my mind? Prosecutors are lawyers. Prosecutors are lawyers, right? Am I crazy? I'm looking that up. Prosecutors are lawyers. Hold on. Why is lawyers and prosecutors 2 different things? Now, there are different things you need to know. Yes, I get it. But I think you get the same training. Are prosecutors lawyers? Yes, prosecutors are lawyers, but not all lawyers are prosecutors. Yeah. Why are they different schools? Why doesn't also, I'm pretty sure judges are lawyers. All right, let me look that up too. Are judges lawyers? Most judges are lawyers who practice law. However, being a lawyer is not... Oh, okay, so you don't need to be one. But most of them are. Okay, interesting. I mean, that makes sense. All right. Okay, I'll let him have the judge course. But why are lawyers and... It's not either or. You take a lawyer course and then you take prosecutor courses. You know, it's also not just one course. Oh my gosh. Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law. No, you don't. You have 3 classes. You also don't even have, like, I don't know, basic reading and writing, like English courses. It's super important. Oh my God. What if this is your best school for law? You know what? I think that actually makes the lore fit better. If this is the most prestigious school for law, that makes sense why all the lawyers are so horribly trained. And they're always breaking the law. Because this is the peak of law. This is the peak of law. Does that actually mean... Wow. This school holds the universe together. Wow. That's so cool. I don't think they intended it like that. Wow. Being a judge, not knowing basic subjects. Yeah. Bros never... That makes sense why the judge is so stupid. Because he's probably never taken like a math course in his life. Oh, man. What is this?
Yes, well, that's what makes our school so special. And today, even more so. After all, we are here to be treated by to a lecture by the legendary attorney Phoenix Wright.
Oh, Phoenix is doing the... Okay. Whoops.
We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor. Yeah, well, I'm just giving them what they want. He's gonna stand up there and be like, I don't know how I got this job. I just kind of lie until it works. All right, class dismissed. All right, we have an ad break. Hope the ads are fun and entertaining. I will see you in a bit. And I'll fill you in with what you missed out on. All right, today's plans. Did you even know you were meant to be giving a lecture here today? Yeah, sort of, but I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting. With the head of the judge, of course. Constance Court. I like her. Constance Court. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. I like it a little better now. It's Constance Court. Just Court on its own is kind of annoying. Constance Court, pretty cool. It's been a whirlwind of morning. Let's leave it at that. You okay, man? Oh my god. Front-facing Apollo is gonna give me nightmares. Bigger nightmares than Means or whatever his name was. Aristotle Means. How old is that guy? 45. Dang, he's only 10 years older than Phoenix. Ouch. Bro looks like he's like in his hundreds.
Prof Court. She is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual.
So that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar for lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer.
I just don't want to look at his face anymore. I don't want to look at his face.
The arm angle when shouting objection, the proper way to strike the podium, how to project one's voice, and most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory.
Huh? Who exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that to again? To be fair, that's exactly what you do, Phoenix. Like, he kind of got you hook, line, and sinker. That's what you do.
What a wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival.
All right. Oh, an esteemed prosecutor? Is he going to be Edgeworth? He's pretty esteemed. He's very esteemed. I'd like to see Edgeworth. All right, welcome back to Mads, everybody. We found out that we are going to be giving a lecture. Well, Phoenix is. And he's also going to be doing a training seminar tomorrow. So, the mock trial.
The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. The top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in this very school. As for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Ooh, a one-on-one battle. How thrilling. So, if the student is studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar. But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so...
There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case.
Please let it be Edgeworth. I'll even take Francisca. I love Francisca.
But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise.
A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be. Oh. Prof Means, forgive me for interrupting you and your guests. I'm guessing this is court. Oh. It's you, the murderer. June. Wait. I know this girl. I remember her. I also don't want to look her up because I don't want to get spoiled. I recognize that name. I'm going to look it up against my better judgment. Juniper Woods. Oh my gosh, who was she from? Where was she from? I see the sprite. Oh, she was Athena. She was literally from the beginning of this game. She was literally at the beginning of the game. Okay. She was accused of the bomb at the beginning. I don't know why. I was like, oh my god, she's from the original trilogy. No, she's literally from the first case of this game. Okay, I'm just stupid. So it's a good thing that I remembered her. She had a sun hat, but this is Athena's friend. I'm Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. All right. Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Okay, so this is before? I guess we'll see if how Athena reacts. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until we're ready for you?
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You just earned yourself a gold star, too. But what about Prof. Court? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I must trust you will look after our visitors, Juniper.
Yes, of course, Prof. Means. So this is before. Okay, there we go. Juniper? Juniper Woods, is that you? Oh, it's me. Okay. Then, Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait. Is this before? Because they said Phoenix got his badge back. So this has to be after the case we just played, because when we... Oh my gosh, when did he get his badge back? See, this is why I get confused when you play all the games out of order. When you do all the cases out of order. When does this take place? Because this can't be the first in the timeline so far. Because this is Athena's friend, because they were friends in the first case. But Athena's back from Europe. So this is the first time Juniper has seen Athena. I don't know, man. I'm so confused. When is this game? I don't know. And Athena, I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe. Wait, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence. Time travel. I guess it's time travel. Time travel technically existed in the first game of this trilogy. In a pseudo weird way, time travel technically exists. But I don't want to get into it because it's too confusing. Also, hi, Ice. Welcome in. Welcome in. Alrighty. Pour some tea and let that cool off. We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Yes. Well, we lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. The forest. Ooh.
Mambo.
Thank you for the hydration and the stretch. Ah, feels good. In the mambo. I do like a good mambo. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't she look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since we haven't seen each other in a long time. Playing Sons of the Forest? Ah. Is there murder in that forest? Because there's going to be a murder in this forest. I actually have no idea. Anyway, we're supposed to go wait in the waiting room, right? Not that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today. Unfortunately, the mock trial is only for student and faculty. Of cannibals? Oh, you're right. I forgot Forest was about that. Kind of forgot about that. Took me a minute to remember what that game was about. Oh, man. There's one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it is part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes.
That's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. He seems... I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of mambo in my life. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Oh my gosh, imagine Apollo gets murdered. He gets blown up again. He's like, no, stop. Every time I do something, I get exploded. Sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Prof. Court as soon as she gets here. Oh, no fair. I want to see the mock trial too. Sorry, I'm going to let Apollo pull what little rank he has, if that's okay with Prof. Means.
But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish.
It's settled then. We'll expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so pay attention. Being the new kid sure stinks. No, this has to be, no, because she knew Apollo. This has to be after the case we just played, because she knows who Apollo is, and she met. Okay, so this takes place after the case we just played, and but this is before the first case. Oh my gosh, they make this so confusing. So in order of the timeline, it goes case 2, then this case, case 3, and then case 1. Okay. All right. I understand now. Yeah, no, his smile is awful. I hate his smile. It's terrifying. If you would, please follow me. I'll escort you down to the waiting room on the first floor. Greek god sculpture is that guy. Apparently he's Aristotle. Hold on, give me 5 seconds and I'll look at it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Aristotle means he's only 45. Rip. October 24, 2:15 p.m. Themis Legal Academy, first floor, waiting room. Still no Prof Court. It's been over 30 minutes. And Mr. Wright's snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hidden the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. Crash. I don't know why I read it like that. What happened to my voice? How did I do that? Yeah, what was that? October 24, Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway. Oh, Athena, I could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. You go running now, he'll think it was you. He's like, don't run away. He woke up not because he needed to inspect it. He woke up because he needed to stop Athena from running towards it. He's like, no, you gotta stop. Yeah, he needs to give him the glasses prescription. Oh my gosh. Well, it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside. Oh, well, we better go have a look. Seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall. Okay. Dun 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 dun. October 24, Themis Legal Academy. Outdoor stage. This is the stage for some sort of concert? Kind of reminds me of a courtroom. Wait, Athena. Behind the witness stand. What? Oh, no. What is it, an arrow? Eee! A body has been found. No, Prof Court. Can you hear me, Professor? Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with. Well, that's why she was late. Explain why she was late. It looks like our meeting's been canceled for us. Phoenix, she's dead. Don't Marvel quip. We don't need a Marvel quip line right now. She's dead. What? Care, what? Oh no. No way, this can't be real. Okay. They called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall too. What if this is part of the mock trial? Oh my gosh, I just noticed what you said, Gare. Why? Come on, this came out like a decade ago. It came out a decade ago. No. I hate it here. Why are the barbarians in my ancient Greece simulator? No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal, as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus... Nah, never mind. Anyway, we should take a look around while the scene's still fresh. Greece before Kratos came? Oh my gosh. But, okay, you're the boss. Alright. Any more bright ideas? In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. But we don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena? Yeah, I mean, no. The brain rot, it consumes all. It really does. It really does. And I love it. I'm a brain rot fan. Apollo didn't bat an eye at the alderman's body during the case in the Ninetales Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Take a deep breath and focus. Athena, you're allowed to be nervous when you look at a dead body. You have to be able to push past it, but you're allowed to be scared. You know, it's still a dead body. Also, defense attorneys usually don't look at dead bodies. I mean, they can. I don't think they usually do that though. I don't know. Maybe I should look into that. So, Prof Court was, yep, the professor I was here to meet with. Turns out she wasn't running late after all. How awful. She was lying dead and we thought she was late. What was that you were saying before, boss? You never finished? Oh, that. Don't worry. I'll fill you in later. Right now, let's focus on the investigation, okay? Okay, sure. Ugh, the suspense is killing me. All right, let's examine. Examinate. We should start by studying the body. I wonder what the best angle for this. I mean, we got it. We gotta at least look at it, right? We should start by okay. Let's all just move the camera. Okay. All right, I'll move the camera. Fine. Oh, is this not a good angle? Okay, there it is. I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, I guess I'd better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer. Oh, she has her hands were tied. Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look. Well, now that you mention it, there's no blood around it. If the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate, it would appear that quite some time has passed since Prof Court was murdered. Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial. Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Well, kill someone with an arrow. You see, Neon, this is where after I'm on my 5th Ace Attorney game, my genius plan is that she actually wasn't killed by an arrow. This is a ceremonial arrow, and it was not actually used to murder her. She was already dead. And then to make it seem like someone, to make it seem like she was shot with an arrow, they took the arrow and physically stabbed her after she was already dead. That is my guess. Also, we saw the murder weapon in the opening cutscene. It's not an arrow, so I don't know why they've done that like 3 times in a row, where they just show us at least how the murder happened or who was the murderer. But yeah, no, they literally showed us the murder weapon. It wasn't the arrow. It was like a little pin pricker. So, oh, Ibuki time. She's very excited to be. Ibuki, be careful. It's a dead body. I need you gotta be brave. You gotta be brave, okay? Barbarians in my ancient Greek simulator, as I said. Oh, man. Oh, I know. The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall. Killed a couple people. Ibuki has never killed anyone. You can't... I don't think anyone has killed anyone in the blue... Well... None of the students have killed people in the Blue Archive universe. Actually, yeah, but Neon, nobody dies in Blue Archive. Also, she didn't technically fire the tank. She pointed at the people and somebody else fired the tank. But they didn't die. Nobody dies. You could take a tank round and survive. That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else? Her arms are raised over her head and there are dark bruises around her wrists. Yeah. Professor was probably tied up with something. Eventually her wrists were unbound as she reached up to stretch. Was she killed? Haven't you seen Iron Man? Yeah. Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory. Well... It's not exactly a lot to go on. There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds, stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds? This is a homicide any way you slice it. You know, no, it was an accident. This was accidental. Whoop, Butterfingers. In other words, we have a murder on our hands. A murder here? That makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bow that shot it. Right. Where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around. Have you ever heard of Katniss Everdeen? I have no idea how to say her name. Is it Evergreen or Everdeen? I don't know. That face. That's Kivotos' first real serial killer. Oh my gosh. She's so evil. She's so evil, guys. Everdeen Winchester. Yes, that's how you say her name for sure. Oh man. I've never really seen the Hunger Games. You know what I have watched is the Starving Games. 18 plus warning. It is an absolute 18 plus movie, but God, it's so funny. It's so funny. Starving Games. I think it's free on YouTube. It's a full-on shot-for-shot parody of the first Hunger Games movie. It's so hilarious. I cannot believe it's a real movie that exists. But yeah, massive 18 plus warning. It's so stupid, but I love it. Honestly, I think that was like, that movie has the funniest joke I've ever seen as a child. And it's just like an ad for an insane burger. It's if you're curious, look up the triple bypass burger on YouTube. Funniest fake commercial I've ever seen in my life. It's so bad. It's so bad. The triple bypass burger. That brings back memories. I will not say anything else about the Starving Games, because I really shouldn't be talking about the Starving Games, but it's really good. All right. Okay. I'm not sure. Guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. Arrow added to the court record. There's blood on it. There's blood on it. There's a book. Oh. What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket. Wait, what if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has. Well, she's dead. She can't use it anymore, right? True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the Prof Court. Don't touch it! What about fingerprints, Phoenix? Take his badge away. No, don't. Okay. Looks more like a planner than a diary. All right, routine 20-second. Need to speak with Hugh O'Connor. Meet with Hugh about that report yesterday. Important. Prep for mock trial. Final confirmation. Meet with Wright training seminar. And then mock trial begins. Every page seems to have the same word mark printed on it. Or same sword mark printed on that. I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case. Court's planner added to the court record. I think that's about all we're going to find out from the body for now. Nice work, Athena. Face has only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. Should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case. Okay, I'm on it. Hey, cheese! Can we stop quipping at the dead body? Can we stop quipping? Cheese. And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor. To be fair, as someone who has a lot of lawyers in the family who deal with really dark stuff sometimes, they do have a like, it's the same with like them and like doctors and stuff. They usually do have a pretty dark sense of humor, because like it's really the only way to get through some of the super dark stuff they go through. Obviously, they would never do it to a client or to a patient if for a doctor's case, but like amongst themselves, they usually do have a pretty dark sense of humor, because like it's really the only way they can get through their job without, you know, being majorly depressed given all the stuff they deal with. So honestly, The quipping is kind of makes sense actually. But it's not something you would ever want people to know because it looks like you're just making fun of a dead body, but it's like that's how they cope from dealing with dead bodies, you know, or like messed up situations. So I think that should do it. All right, let's take a better look around the area while we're waiting for the police to arrive. This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of the noise we heard. There were supposedly 2 statues on this stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them. There were 2? And then that thing over there is the remains of another statue? This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look. There's something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald? Wait, we shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can. Oh my gosh, bro picked up the actual... He picked up the the book that was on the body. But this, he's like, no, I'm not touching this. Something that's like all the way away from the crime scene? No, I'm not touching this. This I won't touch. The book that was on the actual victim, I'm going to touch that. But not this. Oh, man. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus. Oh, bye, Ibuki. Bye-bye. Love triangle centered on campus. She-devil, Juniper Woods. She-devil? You're gonna be mean to Juniper. Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's black heart. Why are they calling her a She-Devil? I anti the mental fortitude. Yeah, it's a tough life, but they do it. They're heroes. Hugh Connor has declared that he will confess to her if she wins. Oh my god, what is this, like Kaguya-sama Love is War, but like with actual prosecution and lawyer stuff? This is like the scene that goes in Kaguya-sama's head in that one episode where she's like holding court with herself. Wait, what? I seriously hadn't read that. I wish I hadn't read that. You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body? What? Wait. You find the fact that someone is interested in your friend? Why is that so shocking to you? I guess, oh, maybe they were calling her a she-devil. Oh, she's leading them on? Okay. But we were talking about my friend Junie here. She never lead guys on like that. Athena, you don't believe everything you read, do you? This article clearly was written with malicious intent. I'm not buying a word of it. Okay, well, there we go. You're right, but it's still disturbing, even if it's a third-rate tabloid material. Could not imagine mortician. Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay. I'm glad that we figured that out instantly, that it's like a fake, or it's like meant to be malicious. Wonder what this is a statue of. Whether it was, whatever it was reddish purple color. When Apollo and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. I bet they were waiting to unveil them for the school festival and move here to the stage. You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is. Mr. Wright, Athena! Oh, here comes Apollo. Never seen anyone move so fast. Listen, something big's happened. Yeah, the dead body. Something bigger has happened here, Apollo. I was at the mock trial when the police announced a body has been found on campus. That's right. We're the ones who phoned it in. Apollo, have you noticed? Have you noticed by any chance that we are standing in front of a dead body right now? There is a slight chance that this is the dead body that you're looking for. We found Prof. Court dead behind the witness stand over here. What? Can you show me? Why do you need to see it? What the? We've already had a quick look at the body. It's It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here. No, I know it's a homicide. I did it. I'm kidding. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same. Oh my gosh, it is part of the mock trial. It's a murder. It's actually... Oh my gosh. This is like an actual murder mystery party. Like a murder mystery party. Murder mystery. I don't know if you've seen those plays, but like people will like... They'll invite people over to be like... It's like a movie or like it's like a type of play. Where they're like, I'm going to have a murder mystery party. And then the person actually gets murdered. And the party turns into an actual murder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's real. Obviously, all of these are technically murder mysteries because they're all murder trials. But like, it's a murder mystery party, murder mystery. I love it. Hello there, Apollo. Take a deep breath. Explain what you mean. It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it was in the mock trial. What? It's like the mock trial? I know. It sounds crazy, but... Mojo is super down to earth. Yeah. Gotta be tough. The body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood? Did they just take a picture of her? It's exactly like the mock trial. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it? All right, we got to get out of here, guys. The cops are coming. Get out while you still can. October 24, Themis Legal Academy. 3rd floor, lecture hall. The whole school's in uproar. There won't be any classes today. A murder on campus. That's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll go tell Prof Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you've spoken with the police. Yes, boss. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Athena, there you are. I killed her. I did it. I did it. Junie, am I glad to see you? I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I'm a student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy. Wasn't she sickly and shy in the first one, which happens after this? Maybe something happens and she goes back to being... Or maybe she's always shy and she's just putting on a brave face. Maybe that's what she's doing. Juniper, was it? You mind if we ask you a few questions? Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure, what would you like to know? It's so funny, just be like, hey, we're bored. Do you mind if we like investigate you? Mind if we interrogate you? I was looking for the word. All right, here we go. Fake it till you make it, for real. I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been? 7 years or so? Yes, and I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask you why you seem so distant. Remember how you used to call me Athena? I liked it better that way. I felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I'm student council president now. And as a student representative of Themis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. What? Are nicknames not allowed? Actually, I could see that. Nicknames could be absolutely not allowed at specific places. She was never this stiff and formal before. I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot. Yes, and Prof Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Prof Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. What sort of teacher was Prof Court? If I had to sum her up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra. She used it in trying to fix what was wrong in our school. She was a beacon of hope that was in this dark age of law. What's wrong with your school? What do you mean by that? What do you mean what's wrong with your school? What do you mean what's wrong with your school? There's only 3 classes in this whole school. This school is what's wrong with the school. I would think that would be awesome if Junie actually became a judge for the next games, but I have a feeling that old Baldy is just going to be, I think he's going to be immortal. I don't think they could get, they've replaced him for like small little, like, ooh, we need his brother to fill in or whatever. But unless it's in a different time period, which there is a different judge depending on which time period, like there's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, there's a different judge because it's like 100 years before this or something. I don't think they'll get rid of him. But hey, she could be a guest judge. That would be fun. I'd love to see her in a judge role. But to be fair, I think when we saw her in the first case, I don't know if she was going for being a judge anymore. Maybe she stopped. I can't remember if she was still going for it in trial 1. Nothing. Never mind. Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? Prof. Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh? You mean of all the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie. Oh, thank you. But now Prof. Court is... He would do such a thing. Just yesterday, we were working together, trying to get things ready. Oh, not the cough. The cough is back. The cough is back. No! Excuse me. Oh. Oh. You're all right, Junie? Maybe you should take it easy for a while. 100 years? Like early 1900s? Yeah, I think so. It's pretty early. It's like Phoenix Wright's great grandfather or something like that. And he goes to London. So, hold on. When does Great Ace Attorney... Oh, no. Chronicles take place. Yeah, 19th century. And the dawn of the 20th century. Yeah. So it's a nice... And it's very steampunky because it's in London. So it's very cool. It's a really, really cool one. I won't be playing that one because I've already watched my friend play through it. But... You know... You should check it out if you haven't. It's pretty cool. It's a fun spin on the genre, on the series, I mean. So she's still got that cough. She's not as strong as she pretends to be. Well, being strong as... You can't just strong away your illness. Why do you need the script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. World of Steam, yes. Yes! Almost like World of Steam. Except World of Steam takes place in America. So, it's kind of the opposite. Because his name's like Naruhodo or something. He goes to London in the past. But Layton goes to America in the future. Well, just continuing the timeline, but in the future. Man, I really got to get up and... I got to get a Switch 2, man. I got to get a Switch 2. I don't know how I'd stream it, though. I guess I got to get a capture card or some other stuff. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We've also prepared a crime scene photos, a murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence. Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready. Yes, well, it was only Prof. Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial getting leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew of all the details. Must have been a big pain in the... it must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that would be awesome. I kind of hope they do. I doubt it, because they already did their crossover, which was the best crossover I've ever seen of all time. I don't know if they'll ever do it again. That would be sick, though. That'd be so cool. Heh. If that's all, if you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming. Huh? Who said that? Oh my god, look at these losers. It's funny because I can tell exactly who's who. The guy on the right is the prosecutor. The guy on the left is the defense attorney, because you can tell that that's just the art design that they've been going for. Defense attorneys are little nervous little twinks, and prosecutors are smug hot guys. That might be super mean. I didn't mean it like that, but that's the design language. Also red and blue. I guess they already said that, but you can tell. Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah! He kind of looks like a Pokemon trainer, to be honest. He looks like a Pokemon trainer. She gave an award-winning performance as the defendant, man. I think I found a rival to my cords of steel. Hugh, Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treating them rudely. Huh, you're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. Yep, I'm Athena Sykes. And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. Ooh. Mean? What are you holding? What are you holding? What do you think you're holding? It's like, okay. Hugh O'Connor. Hugh O'Connor. I feel like there could be a pun in there somewhere. Hugh O'Connor. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I never score less than 100% on tests. Ugh, most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? It's glued to the inside of his pocket or what? Yeesh. Let me be first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry. What is this guy? I don't really want to read this guy like this, but oh man, I think we're gonna go. He looks like a bazooka. Oh man. Now, here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor. Like, what? I was wrong? It's the other way around? Okay, this is a fun twist. It's a twist. The little baby loser is the prosecutor. I mean that affectionately. I'm a little baby loser. So I can say that. But okay, cool. They made the smug idiot. They made him a defense attorney. I like that. Okay, that's fun. I'm studying to be a prosecutor, like really cool kind that nails the bad guys. He's robbing new men. No. No, where's the sincerity? So he makes pottery too? And that's what that brace-like contraption is for? Wait, what? Why does he have like a muscular disease? Junie sure had some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant. Final act in Toward Love Triangle, centered on campus, She-Devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor, course student. We'll go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Wait, these two are the guys who are supposedly have a thing for Junie? Juniper, come on. Your role's way beyond that. That's right! The mock trial's just the start!
She's just the school festival's main event. I read that wrong. She's also in the school festival's main event. We're just gonna breeze past that. Live on stage, Juniper Woods, and the crowd goes bananas. Woo! I'm just gonna lose all my energy. I'm gonna be exhausted if I have to read this guy like this. I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. Aw. All of the other girls were too embarrassed to try out, so... Like Junie singing on stage in front of people? Wow, she really has changed. So proud of her. I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes. Whoa. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Oh man. Wait. This takes place after it. Did she see La Mirror? This is La Mirror's cloak. Oh my gosh, it's always connected. It's all connected. Always connected forever and always. And this is what I'll be wearing. That's amazing, Junie. But then again, you were always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things to do is look up to the stars in the middle of the forest. Huh? So you're a fan of the night sky then? Why doesn't anyone realize that that's... Let me look up La Mirror really quick. La Mirror. Ace Attorney. Yeah, it's the same outfit. That's their same cloak. That is La Mirror's cloak. Wow, Apollo, didn't know you were such a romantic. It's not like that. I have this friend. He and I go way back. What? Who got me really interested in space? Who's this friend you're talking about, Apollo? What do you mean you have this friend? He and I? What are you talking about, Apollo? I actually don't know. I think this is just straight up foreshadowing. I don't remember him having a friend. He's mentioned his friend. Is this an Edgeworth? Not Edgeworth, but like an Edgeworth wait, but no, it wasn't Gavin, was it? Was it Gavin? No, I don't think him and Gavin were that great of friends. Maybe it could just be we don't know who he is. I don't know if we've met him yet. But you had friends when you were young? Color me surprised. Roasted. As a student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. Yeah, I think she's angry. Stage costume added to the court record. The costumes were no problem, but as for singing, I'm not sure I... No, you can do it! That's right, and anyone who says otherwise will have to answer me. It's like chivalrous love triangle. A damsel in distress and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Themis Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of the latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out. Yeah, who won? Yeah, perfect question. So who won? I'm assuming they canceled it. So, how did the mock trial end? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. I will never know who it would have turned out, or how it would have turned out. I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial. It ended right before the verdict. Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man. I bet I would have won. I just know this guy is going to make me say something stupid. It's like that producer all the way back in the first game. It's going to make me say something stupid and I'm going to regret it. All right, we have another ad break. I hope you enjoy the ads. Hope they're fun and entertaining, and I'll fill you in with what you missed out on in a bit. But I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, right? We'll settle this some other time. And I assure you, I will win when that time comes. Like, I'm gonna let that happen? I don't think so! I hope they don't end up hurting each other. Oh, don't worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here. I think two of those guys have been gooder friends than you think they are. Just like Lami, could she be a relative? Oh my god, a third sibling? No way, it's a third sibling. A third Lami Roar. Because, like, we already know, spoilers from the game I just played. Apollo Justice and Trucy are both Lami Roar's children. The only thing is, I guess they don't look similar either. They don't really look similar. But a third Lami Roar child, that would be crazy. Huh. We even have a proof of our friendship. Proof? Like physical evidence proof? Yes, we're studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. The fact that you have evidence that your friendship is real makes me feel like your friendship is not real. You should having proof, physical proof that you're friends makes me feel like you don't have, unless it's like a friendship bracelet, I guess. You know? Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. It's a friendship bracelet. Okay, I take it back. Ah, the famed Themis Legal Academy Ingenuity at work. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway? Well, it's a secret, and if I show you, it would be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some Discord. Whoa. She owns Discord. There's some Discord in Junie's voice. Welcome back from ads, everybody. They were going to show us proof of their friendship, but apparently it's a secret, so they can't actually show us the proof. So, our friendship is sacred and an inviolable. Shut up, nerd. I'm gonna look this up. Inviolable. Something sacred or high. It's literally the same exact word. Oh my god, that's so funny. He just used the same word twice. Awesome. Our friendship is sacred and inviolable. It's not something to be put cheaply on display. Proof? We don't need no stinking proof. Us three are friends forever. It's sacred and sacred. Essentially what he said. I can hear Discord in their voices too. But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here? Something wrong, Athena? No, it's nothing. Oh, all right. All right, then. Speaking of Discord in your voices, there you go. Hey, isn't that... Everyone, stay right where you are. Don't move a muscle. Please tell me. Yes, Fulbright. Listen, he's no gumshoe. He's no gumshoe, but I do like him. He's growing on me. Detective Fulbright, is something wrong? Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends. Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods, you're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court. Again. I'm what? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie? Please, Detective Fulbright, we're involved in this case too. Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were the first on the scene. I can tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, the suspect led somebody to where the body was. I didn't. Actually, she didn't. Yeah, we went there on our own. And number two, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script. That is the more convincing one.
But you can't arrest her on just those grounds. True, but there's more. So there's more than just two. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that. So Blackwell's prosecuting attorney on this one too. Detective Fulbright, we found this in this suspect's pocket. All right, there we go. This is the murder weapon. I don't think Neon's here anymore, but this is what actually killed her, not the arrow. Why? There's blood on this. There's that's evidence we made for the mock trial. A mock trial? I had never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Wait. Bro, no wonder this world sucks at law. What do you mean? The lead detective has never heard of a mock trial? Are you kidding me? This is on purpose at this point, right? They're specifically showing us why the world of Ace Attorney has the most messed up and confusing law system of all time. They're showing it to us. This is the peak of lawyer school and it's terrible. And one of the lead detectives has never heard of a mock trial? They're just confirming what the world is. This is crazy. Now, if you would, officers. Yes, sir. Bye, Junie. But Junie, I have to do something. I can't let them take her away like this. Just defend her. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. Better be paid well in this universe. They're actually not. They're paid horribly. Oh.
Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie!
Good luck.
I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got.
Yeah.
Dina.
Yay. Okay, so she's actually not the killer. For a second, it looked like...
To hear you say that name again.
For a second, I thought like the shaking was like her being like, mwahaha, I actually did it. But no, I don't think she's actually the killer. Also because she's not the killer in the next case. So like she can't be the murderer. So also we've never defended, oh, well, spoilers. We've only ever defended people when they are innocent, with a few exceptions. But it's very, 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 very obvious when they are not innocent. So if it's not clearly obvious that they committed the murder and we're defending them, they're just innocent. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see a scene later. But right now, she's definitely innocent. But also, yeah, she's innocent in the next case. So that'd be a crazy twist to be like, actually, she committed this murder. But in the next one, she's fine. Hate to interrupt your bonding time, but aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer. What about the last case? I guess Apollo was doing that. Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do. I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor. Dina. Apollo. Thank you both. I'm counting on you. We've got your back, Junie. Guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head back to the station. Bye. Can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder. And I can't believe I accepted her case without asking Mr. Wright. Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. He's also screaming inside. He's like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I'm here to help with whatever you need. So let's get right on the case. Right. I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. I'm sorry, who has the attorney's badge? Oh, what, are you still the same age? Are you still a little baby at 18? I'm also 18. Guess what? I have my attorney's badge. I have it. You don't. You don't have it. Sorry. Who's the amateur? You don't have your badge. Where's your badge?
gonna cry? I don't know why I'm being so mean. I think I've been more mean to fictional characters in this stream than I've ever been mean to any characters in any of my streams combined. I don't know what's up with me today. I guess I'm just out for blood. If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate. You can't. You don't have a law degree. Yeah, he hasn't even finished. Roasting him aside, you just can't do that. You can't. Right, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school. Q! That was totally rude. And you're not the only one on the case, man. I'm in too, big time. Juniper Woods, I'm gonna save you. It's 9 p.m. at night. It is 9 p.m. at night. My parents' bedroom is directly above me. I'm gonna get evicted. Now that those two lawyers are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about on the front stage. About the mock trial, that is. Oh, right. You said the victim's location, position, and so on were just like the script? Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Perhaps I could help? Hair forehead? Oh, 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 oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Let's go! Oh my god! It's him! Let's go! Oh my god, it's Gavin! He's back! The legend. The best prosecutor. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. He's back. Our boy. Above Edgeworth? Yes. Well, when I say best, I mean like the best person. Actually, I think by this point Edgeworth is probably like the best. But man, Gavin is so good. He's so good. Oh man. But Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here? You two seem to know each other. Oh, do we know each other? Is someone going to introduce me? Oh, dude, I'm like a schoolgirl right now. I'm just giddy as heck. It's Gavin, my boy. There he is. Clavier. Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fraulein. I'm Clavier Gavin. Some know me as a prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my former rock band. We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gavineers. I was the lead vocalist. Oh man. Never heard of your band. Then again, I was out of the country until only recently. Oh, I can't get over it, man. And he's in 3D. But can I get your autograph? I want his autograph. Please sign my forehead, please. You just met him like 3 seconds ago and you want his autograph? Yes, because he's cool. He's awesome. Forgive me, Fraulein, but I've retired from the music biz. But I'd be happy to offer my autograph as a rock star prosecutor, Clavier Gavin. So he's still a prosecutor. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay, that one then. She's a lively one, eh? Hair forehead. Didn't know she was your type. Type? He's German? All right. So here's the joke. Here's the joke, Neon. Yes, I think Clavier is not German, but he went to Germany for a while, and I think he's supposed to have a German accent, which is why he's doing all the German stuff. But I had already started giving him this voice before I realized that. So now my headcanon is that he's been to Germany, but he doesn't actually know how to speak German. He's just like making it up. Which I know is technically not really like how his character would work. But I've already committed to an entire game of him having a fully American accent. So
Also, I'm not going to do a German accent. I did it for Franziska, and it was terrible. Maybe I'll do it again if we get another German. But yeah, no. The inside joke is that he has an American accent, and he doesn't actually pronounce anything correctly. But yes, he went to Germany for a while. So he technically has a German accent, or at least knows how to pronounce it. Actually, I don't even think he has a German accent, but he should be able to pronounce it correctly. All right. She's the newest member of the Write Anything Agency. That's all. Nice to meet you. I'm Athena Sykes. Pleasure to meet you too, Athena Sykes. Now that the intros are out of the way, I'm sure you have some questions for me, ya hair forehead. Oh my god, dude, he's so good. Look at that hair flip. The hair flip. Why are you here? So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss. Give a lecture on the training and seminar. Oh, so he was the legendary guy. So I guess Edgeworth is like maybe fully retired at this point. Because like next to Phoenix, Edgeworth was the other insane like legend of the prosecutor side. So I guess Gavin is the next best. So I guess Edgeworth is like fully retired then. Spoilers for the first game. Edgeworth did step in as an attorney. He had already given up as a prosecutor or quit. So I don't know, but also now I'm noticing Gavin doesn't have his badge. He's got an empty lapel, so maybe he's also not an attorney. Maybe he quit again. No, because he says he's a prosecutor, so he's just not wearing it. But yeah, I'm kind of curious to know what happened to Edgeworth. What is he? Maybe he's just retired, or maybe Clavier is just that much better than Gavin or than Edgeworth. So he's the famous prosecutor they invited, and I have another crucial role to play. The Gavineers are getting back together for a one-time special performance. What about the guy who committed murder? You gonna let him back in the band? Even though you guys disbanded? Which was a shame, by the way, really. Yeah. I know how much you adored your music, hair forehead. He's like, you didn't like it at all. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early, but I did graduate from here. Wait, so that performance from Junie mentioned? I see you've... Oh, that's why she was singing. Oh, that's why the design. Oh my gosh, that's why the design is La Miroir's outfit, because they were gonna sing while my what was the song that they wrote? Oh my gosh, that's why they were gonna sing her song. They were gonna sing her song. Wow, cinema. I see you've already heard about that. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow. 2 big banners and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad. Wicked statues? Wait, these are supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Oh wait, it is! There's statues of them! Why are they worshiping them? That's awesome. Bingo, Fraulein. And they were so big and magnificent, too. What a terrible waste. But the worst part of this whole thing is my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass. Aww. Wait, don't tell me your mentor was Prof. Court. She was the one who taught me how to think about the law. Ooh, that's really cool, because like my favorite thing about Gavin is that even with Edgeworth, except near the end when he started to figure it out, the prosecutor and the defense attorney are always like, they have to prove, like, they have to be right. They truly believe what they're doing. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they need to be right. Like Blackwell needs to be right. Edgeworth has to prove it right. But Gavin is very open to being like, maybe I'm wrong. Let me hear the other side, like genuinely, and not like as a, I needed you to say that. Like he proves his side beyond it, like as far as he can. But if he starts to truly believe that, oh, this person is actually guilty, he'll lose. So I wonder if that's because he was trained by the judge, which the judge is supposed to be bipartial, just supposed to listen to it and come to an agreement or a judgment. So that's interesting because he's one of the only ones who really does that. Like if he thinks he's actually wrong, he will stop it. First off, in the music room with a trombone. Yes, it is. That's so cool. So, Constant Court was your professor here at the academy? She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of saying the end is only justified through proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and always revered what was right beyond all else. I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry. Athena, are you tearing up? Bruh. Why? You don't gotta be so mean like that, Apollo. Shower, laundry time. Egg demon? Thank you for that, Gare. Go take a shower. Go take a shower. Alright, see ya, man. I'll see you in a bit. Though I can't blame you, Prosecutor Gavin knows a lot of who he is to Professor Court. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined in purpose, so to speak. Ja? Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forget already, huh, hair forehead? I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're gonna reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us catch her killer. Are we gonna actually do a mock trial? Oh my god. What? They're gonna replay it? October 24th, Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. Oh my gosh. Yes. This is awesome. This is sick, dude. Oh, he's back. Oh man, I'm smiling. I'm grinning. How do I feel nostalgia for a game I literally just played like a couple months ago? Aren't they beautiful? You know what? They are beautiful. They are gorgeous. Right, the stage is ready. And you, hair forehead, ready to rock? No, the defense is not ready to rock. You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here. Junie's masterpiece. Aw, we haven't seen Athena all game. Look at her. The one everyone's been talking about. Ja, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Did you steal that? Now, Fraulein, we'll need you to play the part of the defendant and judge as per the script. Okay, I got it. I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually turns out, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, hair forehead, will play the part of the fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also here with us. We have everything we need to reprise the mock trial. Très bien. Let's get started. Defendant slash judge. Athena defendant and judge. Crazy title. Defendant slash judge. Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Court is now in session for our reenactment of the mock trial. Bonk. Or what I'd like to call the mock trial. Oh my god, dude, he's so hot. I am down. I am down. Yeah, a double mockery perhaps, but a trial is still a trial. Actung, baby. It's no holds barred. Let's rock. Aw, can't we take it easy today? I really am. He's a good-looking man, Ice. He's a good-looking man. It may be a mock of a mock, but there's only one way to compete. You play to win. So remember, each time I catch you slacking off, I'm holding you in contempt of court. Great. Judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. It's a good thing she's not a judge, right? So do we actually play? Okay, no, we don't. Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, if you please. You got it, Fraulein Judge. Our case is set in a school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female. Oh me, oh my, I'm innocent. Innocent, I tell you! That's some seriously bad acting, Fraulein. It's like, you suck at this. I'm doing this for your benefit, but you gotta do better. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of the quad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Prof. Court who posed as the corpse. Here, Floorhead, how did the mock trial participants react to the photo? Mr. Newman was surprised by what Prof. Court was wearing. Reacted with, oh, the green sweatsuit. That's not exactly what I would pick to focus on, so why would he care about that? Too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one, in any case. Both in the mock trial and the actual case, Prof. Court was wearing the sweatsuit. Moving right along. Hey, wait a sec. The body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon and arrow and lack of blood are also the same. What do you mean lack of blood? Oh, you mean lack of blood on the ground? I mean, there's not a lack of blood on the body, though. That's right. And therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's keep rocking it, just like that. All right, here we go. Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad. Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with an arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her. You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character here, Forehead. Don't be such a wet blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Then Hugh said a frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her with the A frail co-ed used her bare hands to stab her professor with an arrow. I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club, which has a clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there. If this is scripted, how are they supposed to solve the crime? I just realized that. If this is all scripted, where do you improvise? 9-9 hair forehead. That feigned swagger does not suit you in the least. Order, order, order! Especially you, Mr. Justice. Me? But I was just trying to get into it like Mr. Euro Rocker said. So, the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting ever took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections? The autopsy report notes that the edges of the victim's wound were unusually ragged. Could such a physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? From a bow? 9. Unless it's like one of those like field arrows or whatever they're called. Those like rip flesh. Like they're for hunting. Not to get graphic, but like there are some arrows that like the heads that like they destroy it. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand. Post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. When Robin was prosecutor, he had a tough time determining what the real murder weapon. Well, he's just a student, a warm-up act, while I am the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. The true murder weapon was most likely the awl that was left at the art room. An awl? What's that? I mean, an awl, you say? What might that be?
It's a kind of tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, or other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo here if you're interested.
Gross. It's all bloody to the handle. Please tell me it's not just paint. Or it's just paint.
Most likely, Fraulein. Pretty realistic, yeah? Let's pretend it's real blood for now.
I'm sorry, used for targeting. What am I thinking of? Hunting? Yeah, I'm thinking of hunting. Yeah. I got him backwards, okay? I haven't gone to the archery range in a long time. I got them backwards, but yeah. It's the hunting ones. I think there's a name for them.
The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place.
So, the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage?
The murder took place in the third floor art room, but the body was found in the quad.
It must have been a chore moving the body all that way.
Not at all. There's a maintenance area around the storehouse right outside the art room. And a cart used to carry balls around was found there.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those before, but that's a pretty big one.
A jumbo, yeah? Big enough to fit a person or a body in it. The defendant dropped a body from the art room window and it then moved it with the cart. That is how the high school girl could easily move the body all by herself.
You don't say!
Objection!
A body dropped from the 3 stories up would show signs of a massive blunt force trauma.
Objection!
That is his voice? That's what he sounds like? That sounds like Phoenix. Did they hire a voice actor for him, or is it just Phoenix's voice actor? I'm not changing his voice. He did not sound like that in the original, did he? I gotta go back.
That may be true, but you failed to account for the large high jump mat stored in the storehouse. The body dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes, it's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite the crafty killer. In an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club, then they moved the body to the quad where it would be an easy shot from the clubroom. And the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting the arrow into the all stab wound.
Sounds like he has only high praise for Junie's script.
Were there any further arguments from the defense?
No, it seems like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too.
Time for the final finale then. Your verdict, if you please, Fräulein Judge.
Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Interesting. So actually Apollo technically lost this. I know it was scripted, but he lost it. Also, if it was scripted, what's the point of it again? What's the point of it? It's not hard if you're just following a script. Very well. The court finds the defendant Juniper Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial of a mock trial, I don't want to declare Junie guilty.
Yeah, perhaps that's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation.
Thanks you two. That little run through at the mock trial cleared up quite a few things. Wait, is he going to be the prosecutor? Oh, I know they said Blackwell, but he's doing an investigation. Maybe he's just helping.
Actum, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness sized up too.
That was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good. You're sure in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor Gavin?
Well, like I said, I just wanted to catch whoever killed Prof. Court. And there's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two.
Gosh, dude, he's so he's genuinely good.
Anyway, I won't say goodbye, as I'm sure I'll be seeing you later.
Yay! I love him, man. I always thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. But Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice. Yeah, he's not so bad as prosecutors go. We should get back to investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet. And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accepted Junie's case. Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. All right, well, first I want to take a look at this book here. Body found with a protruding arrow found in the quad before the murder weapon was in all. The arrow was inserted as a ruse. The actual murder scene was the art room. Trace of blood were on the floor. Body. Ooh, I love this remix. Loving the remix. The little soft remix. Big fan. Body was dropped from the floor to the maintenance area below. Mat was laid out to cushion the fall. Ball court moved the body on stage. Archery club room has a good view of the quad. The body moved. The quad make it look like an archery club member had shot the victim. All bought with school festival funds. Got it from a hardware store. Oh, this is her preparing. If I borrow one for the archery company, it could give away the part of the script's plot. TBD. Sweatsuit. Victim's outfit will be red. A red one from the prosecutor's course. But it was green. It was green. Okay. Remember that. Remember that. The most prominent feature of this case is how closely it resembles the script. That makes it a tough one because we have to have a firm understanding of them both. No sweat, we can react the mock trial as many times as we want by reading the script. I'll check it out in the court record and commit it to memory later. It's funny. Neon what's funny. Good. I bet the script and mock trial are going to be a centerpiece of the real trial. Make sure you know them inside and out. Yes, sir, Mr. Justice. Mr. Justice, careful. I could get used to that. Apollo, any advice on how to investigate this case? Oh, start by interviewing people about the basic facts. Interview people, got it. Hey, you there. What can you tell me about the... Whoa, hold on, Athena. The trial's tomorrow, so try to limit it to people with relation to the case. Okay, got it. Limit the interview pool. Right. You might also want to take it down a notch, otherwise you'll be dead by tomorrow. He wants me to calm down at a time like this? Junie's fate rests in my hands. I just have to win this one. All right, good luck. Oh my gosh, there's so many places to go. Let's head out to the hallway. Greek goddess, the first one to create the... Oh, really? I didn't know she had anything to do with the court system. That's cool. I know we have like Athena and Apollo, but I didn't know she was like the court. She created the court system. That's really cool. Did Apollo have something to do with the court? I think he does too, right? October 24th, Themis Legal Academy, first floor hallway. Ah, Mr. Wright. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in.
I refuse to believe that one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means. Ooh.
The end justifies the means. Maybe don't say that. I don't know, you're a lawyer. Don't say that. What do you mean the end justifies the means?
I, Prof. Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results.
It's his fault. This is the guy who's ruined... Oh my gosh, man. At least they're showing us why all of the lawyers in this entire universe are terrible. Because this guy's an idiot. Hey, Ronan, welcome in. I'm just roasting this guy for ruining the legal system. Dr. Ratio? That is a funny comparison. I love it.
Man, I remember the marketing for Ratio. That was a lot of fun. They went silly with them. You mean you believe in Juniper's innocence, do you not? Of course I do. Junie wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh my gosh. Precisely. We have justice on our side. The only other thing we need are the results. It is the height of a folly to endanger your client by failing to pursue all means possible. Sure. I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of the end justifies the means part. Well, you are still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom of therein. I'm surprised, actually no, Phoenix wouldn't come out and like call him out to his face, but like Phoenix knows that this is not right. There's but one thing to do now. I must personally take up Juniper's defense. You're gonna take her case, Prof. Means? I may be a professor, but I am still licensed to practice law. In fact, I have even battled Prof. Court in, court. No kidding. So you guys were rivals or something? Oh, no, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleagues at the academy in court. You see, both Prof. Court and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class. Wow. I bet they both used to be really bring it. Now, if you would excuse me, I had best go discuss the case with Juniper. Prof. Means, please wait. I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I agreed to take our case. It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence. Really now? You too? And when were you planning on telling me? Right now? We were just here to tell you. Sorry, boss. I know you should have asked first, but... Relax. Your friend was just hauled all the way in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make snap decisions. And I think you made the right one. Yay, dude. He's so good. I know I was saying Gavin's the best. I mean, we know Phoenix is the best. At this point in his life, Phoenix is truly the best. Unmatched. But I still love me a Gavin. How wonderful. Very well, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing. As a lawyer, what is that? What is it that you treasure beyond all else? That's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients. What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As a professor, I too shall do whatever I may to help her. And if you decide to take the end of justifies the mean strategy, come see me at once. I mean, Phoenix, you're hearing this, right? Do we call the cops on this guy? Like, bruh, you realize you're talking to... Okay, all right. I'll definitely be talking to you again. But you're going to be behind bars, probably. Let's hope it never comes to that. Now, if you'll excuse me. Well, time's a waste, and you better start investigating and fast. But first, how about I tell you everything I know so far? Yes, please. What do you know? What do you know? Have you learned anything new about the case? Actually, I ran into Prosecutor Gavin, and he told me something interesting. It seems the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of a large pool of blood there. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage. What? Really? Just like the mock trial again. In a play called Eumenides, Orestes is accused by the Furies and put on trial for matricide to avenge his father's death. Athena steps as the mediator, creates a jury of humans preceding the court. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I mean, I couldn't think of a more fitting person to call Athena then. She seems like she's... It really seems like they are setting her up to change the legal system, you know? Like, obviously, Phoenix Wright, Apollo Justice are, like, top tier, like, attorneys. But, like, they're not changing the system. It's still a broken system. So maybe Athena's actually going to be the one to change it. And, like, maybe she could add a jury system. That'd be kind of cool. Because there's no jury system in this game. But there is in the Great Ace of Chronicles, but that takes place a long time ago.
The police are searching for the art room, but whether they'll find anything, well, what? Come to think of it. Let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here. Huh? Are we even allowed to do that? It's no big deal as long as we leave it exactly as we found it. Plus, never mind. Now, where was I again? But, well, there's really no need to talk about it right here, right now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. Okay. So were you shocked by your conversation with Prof. Means? Oh, I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking. The dark age of the law. I'm sure you've heard those words before. Sure, a number of times. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot of that going around these days. The question is, how is it related to this case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy. Yeah. You always write that essay where you're like, there's no way I'm ever going to need this info. And then one of these days, bam, there it is. There was a reason for it. Well, that in and of itself isn't a bad thing. Right. As long as those results come by fair and honest means. Oh, but what was it Prof. Means said? The end justifies the means? The Dark Ages. To survive the Dark Age of the law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in the quest for results. That's what they're preaching here at Themis Legal Academy. But what'll happen to our legal system if the results are all that matter anymore? Relax, it's just a rumor. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you. Oh, that's a relief. It's definitely not. Definitely not a relief, but okay. He had me going there for a minute. Wait a second, what if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence? I think about that about wraps up what I know so far. The fact that this case closely resembles Miss Woods' script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different. Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus. Alright, I guess we'll do that. October 24. Themis Legal Academy. Outdoor stage. I thought the area was cordoned? 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 What is this? I'm assuming it just means like separated or whatever. Cordoned. Cordoned. I don't know why this guy says it so crazily. Yeah, isolate, lock off, and stuff like that. Cordoned. That's how the voice is saying it. No, it's a real word. Cordoned. To isolate, enclose, or block off an area by surrounding with a line of people or vehicles or barriers. Yeah, it's not a typo. It's crazy. It looks like a typo, but it's that's just what it is. Such a weird cordoned. Interesting. Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes. Ah, Athena, watch where you're... Oh. Huh? Yee! Yeah, it kind of looks like a root word of quarantine. Ouch. Who put this stupid box here? Wait. Apollo, this box, there's... What now? There's someone or something inside. Don't let it be a snake. Wait, why are you thinking it's a snake? Who is it? Who is it? Is it Trucy? Yes. We have our last ad break of the night. Our last ad break of the night. Enjoy it, and I'll fill you in with who this is after the ad break. Oh, it's just the guy. It's just the guy. Oh, man. Yeah, the dev had no idea. The dev truly had no idea, Ronan. We've been trying to ignore it, but it's fine. You moron just blew my cover. What the? There really is someone inside? That someone is me. Miriam Scuttlebutt. Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box? It's the... are my S's coming through? Okay, they are. Good. I haven't mixed my mic properly, so I didn't know if but the S's are coming through. Awesome. It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. Second to notice, yeah. Yeah, Gare brought it up first. I tried to ignore it, but alas. Actually, I don't know if it was Gare or Milty. It was one of the two. There's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day. This is the way. This is the way. Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write the mock trial script too? You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. We shan't speak it of the number of yes. Who cares? I'm sure it was rejected for a good reason. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too? You must be a classmate with Juniper. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know. You know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you talking about? I'm going to take the stand, naturally. So, the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box? This disguise is how I get my scoops. Oh, that's a cute. Look at this. But you're right. It's me. So tell me everything you know for Juniper's sake. Wait a second. Miriam? Repeat what you just said. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Hope they were fun and entertaining. Should be the last one of the night here. We're going to end up in a little bit here. And yeah, you didn't miss much. We just found out her name's Miriam. And she's going to be the witness tomorrow. A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me anything you know for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time? Oh. What? Is the fact that the box is soaking with their sweat? Yeah, I think it's pretty odd. You don't need your bracelet for that one. Thought so. Athena bracelet's reacting. Really? That means a lie already? That was quick. Oh my gosh, look at how big this is. So it's probably not our eyes, but we're gonna watch. Also, we can't pause anymore. Oh, we can. I forgot we can pause. Okay. All right, so let's go around and just take a look here. All right, so we have our eyes. We have our fingers. Is there anything else? I don't think it would be anything else. I think it would have to be your hands. I don't think it would be the skirt. All right, let's keep going on her hands here. Wait, listen again. Oh, so her hands get smaller. Okay. So I think it was the last one for Juniper's sake. All right, well, there it is. Gotcha. It's your hand. That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said for Juniper's sake. It's like you're subconsciously tensed up because you're lying. God, what are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay, then. Let me ask you this. Why were you selected as a witness? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. Oh, well, there's your answer. I know everything there is to know around the campus, even the darkest of secrets. Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive. Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself. From reporting to editing to publishing, still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence here. That's funny. An extra edition of the Themis Herald published to coincide with the mock trial. Themis Herald extra. Added to the court record. Thanks, Miran. You've revealed who you truly are. Objection. An unceremonious cancellation. Why are his hands glowing? Why are his hands glowing? Anyone else see his hands glowing? Why? Papers that cover the mock trial. Someone who's never had Junie's best interest at mind. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Yes, I am. Look, you may want answers, but no can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence.
Take that!
That's the Themis Herald paper I published. What about it? He's making fluorescent pottery. It might be, because he does make the pottery. He's a big pottery guy, so maybe he's doing that, I guess? Are you really that dense? Nope, sorry. This article is full of malicious lies about Junie. It's definitely not something a true fan of hers would write. Ah, you got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself just a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation. Or did you forget already? Kia! If you had just given me your info, you have. Stupid pawn. Juniper's just using you. Yay! Now tell me who you really are. Now, I want the truth, Miriam. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper, isn't that right? You're not really friends with Juniper, are you? No duh. She's the target of my scoops, and my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra. The dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? All right, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to her part in the crime. I'm going to tell it all in shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means? Wait a second. Here we go again. In this dark age of law, many of us embrace the prof means methods. Even further, future judges. I even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus. What? Where's Kotama when you need her? Oh man. Secretly recording every last word without anyone being the wiser. Doesn't she realize it's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room. You put a tape recorder in the ARP room? What did it record? You want to know? You really want to know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you to... Like I really tell you now. The big scoop comes out in court tomorrow. You're so mean, Miriam. According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Judy, Hugh, and Robin? And what did you mean by a fatal fissure? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be? They still seem to get along fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. You don't know anything. Prof Means has his followers, and Prof Court has hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to the extreme idea you and Prof Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here.
Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark into the light?
I can see fine in here. You'll be the one seeing the light in the court tomorrow. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. We're gonna have to cross-examine her tomorrow, but I don't know where to start. Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today. You're right. Let's see what else we can find out.
I wonder if she'll look at anything else.
My script was way more popular than Juniper's. Really? Wow. What was the majority opinion? Yep. My behind-the-scenes maneuvers and threats and deceptions worked like a charm. Miriam, this may come as a surprise to you, but that's called cheating. Says you. I didn't break the law.
Yes, you did. Strictly against the law.
Besides, the end justifies the means. That's what they teach us here.
Apparently, some people are already thriving in the dark age of law. Okay, let me check the other area. Actually, hold on. What do we do next? Search the entire campus. Okay. Do we go back to the lecture hall? Yes. So we'll do this, and then we'll probably end the stream here. October 24th, Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor, lecture hall.
Look, there's Hugh. Hey, Hugh.
God, I really don't want to yell right now. Oh, it's you two. Do you want something? Do you find anything? You said you were going to do some investigating of your own. Nope, nothing yet. I'm afraid it's not looking very good for Juniper. You don't really think Juniper could have done something like that, do you? Brian O'Connor. Only the author of the victim knew the contents of the script. Both the stage and the ARP room were in the exact same state as described therein. Nobody could mimic the crime like that unless they'd already read the script or wrote it. But look, Prof Means is better to be able to handle this than you two, so just leave it to him.
There it is again. I'm picking up some discord in Hugh's voice.
Whoops. Hugh O'Connor.
Hugh, would you mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Whatever, I'm 6'1", and under this uniform I'm 100% lean muscle. My grades are outstanding, and I'm the ace of the archery club, needless to say. I never miss my mark. Oh, and I'm incredibly humble too.
That's good. That's a good joke.
Good joke.
How can he even say that with his straight face?
Those around me call me a genius, but I pay them no mind. But when it comes to tests, I always get 100%, so I suppose it's only natural for them to say I am a genius. But as I said before, I pay them no mind.
I heard you say that the first time.
What about the mock trial? It sounded like you were about to lose, Robin. There's a very good reason for that. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. You saw the body? Right. And I was so distraught that I basically handed Robin a victory. Why are you sweating? Hugh, would you mind telling us a little more about that? This is definitely going to lock him, right? Right before the mock trial, the campus was empty. Everyone was here in the lecture hall. Your attention, please. I don't want to read. Do I have to read this all again? This is an announcement from the mock trial committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty, please proceed at once to the lecture hall. That's right. There was that announcement and then everyone came here. The only exceptions were the mock trial participants. Oh my gosh, look at this. What do you call it? Isotropic? Oh my gosh, what's the perspective called? What's the name of this perspective? Is it isotropic? No. It's iso something, right? No, it's definitely not. I forgot what it's called. It's called something. Oh, man. No idea. I failed math. What is it called? ISO perspective. Isometric. It's called isometric perspective. There we go. I remembered. All right, let's just move on. Pretend I didn't have to look that up. That's embarrassing. Juniper, Robin, and I were in our personal dressing rooms next door. Wow. Your own personal dressing rooms? That's a total VIP treatment. Actually, they're for student-teacher meetings. They don't even have windows. Okay. The other two waited patiently in their rooms, but that's not my style. Whoa, he's behind my PNG model right here. So I headed over to the archery range, the other side of the quad. I did some meditation while I waited. That's the best way to relax. Then, just before the mock trial was to start, I headed back toward the main building. As I walked across the quad, I passed in front of the stage. So that's when you saw the body. Right. It was quite a shock. As much as I hate to admit, my legs were shaking. I could have easily beaten Robin if I hadn't been for that. Wait, hold it right there. You went through the mock trial, even though you had just discovered a body? Why didn't you tell anyone? I mean, we're talking about someone getting killed here. I think I know why. Was it because of this? Ah, where'd you get that? So, this article in the Themis Herald is true. The winner of the mock trial would get to make his confession to Junie. Right, but if I reported the body I'd found, the whole thing would be called off. You really wanted to win that bad. Bad enough to ignore a dead body? Sorry, but that's not normal. Or could their love for Junie really be that strong? Thanks for sharing that important piece of information with us. It may prove useful in tomorrow's trial. Good, because that's all I have to say about the matter. Thanks, and don't worry, we'll prove Juniper's innocence, you'll see. Can't say you two inspire much confidence. Okay, Athena, what's next? Alrighty. That is where we are going to call it for today. Super long investigation. This has been like the story of stories. Normally we at least get to the courtroom. We haven't even gotten back to the agency yet, let alone the detention cell. So we're gonna keep on going next episode. This is a really, really good intro. This is definitely so far my favorite case out of the game. I mean, we're only on our third one, but this one is really good. I'm hooked. I'm interested. We finally have an in-universe explanation as to why all the lawyers are so bad in this universe. And I genuinely think that's awesome. That's so cool that they did that. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. If you want to hop in on these streams, feel free.
we do it here on YouTube and over on Twitch. Love to see you there. It'd be awesome. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Alrighty. Whew. Yeah, I know we're gonna end a little bit early, but I'm getting tired. I'm so tired. But yeah, we are gonna call it here. And we don't need to save. So we're gonna call it here. I'll be back on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, did that shut the game off? Okay, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. I just meant to go back to the main screen, but whatever. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday. Not really sure exactly what I'm going to stream. Oh, whoa, that was super loud. But it will probably be Blue Archive. Who am I kidding? I only stream Blue Archive, man. I do love Blue Archive, but we'll probably be doing that. Saturday, I got to pick a new game for Saturday. I got to go through my library, pick a new game. But we'll come up with something. But yeah, definitely Apollo on Monday. For sure. We're gonna keep ripping that. That last case was pretty short, so maybe this one's gonna be a little bit longer. But yeah, who we raiding? Let's see. Who do you want to raid, Neon? Actually, that's a bad idea. I'm not asking you who to raid. You'll say like Iron Mouse or something insane. Let's see who's on. Any of my friendos. All right, let's see. Novalin is on. I think Nova is the only person I know that's on right now. I haven't rated her in a long time either. Let me see who. There was somebody who was doing Dual Destinies earlier. Maybe they're still streaming, or is it just me? There's somebody else. Where are they at? Katana. Are they past me? They might be at a different case than me. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that because they're past me. Who's Yolky Pop? Yolky Pop? Neon, did you give me a genuine suggestion? You're awesome, Neon. They're playing Bug Snacks. Bug Snacks looked like a lot of fun. Sure. Why not, Neon? I trust you, Neon. We're gonna raid Yolky Pop. I hope I'm saying that right. But they seem cool. They're playing some Bug Snacks. They're a cute little PNG tuber. I guess they might be a VTuber, but right now they're rocking a PNG tuber. They seem like they're pretty new. Well, at least a little bit small. But anyway, let's go say hi to them. That'll be fun. We'll hang out for a bit. Grab our raid messages here. Grab those raid messages if you'd like. Only been streaming for 3 months. Wow. Well, let's go meet a new friend then. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.